Hey everybody, happy Sunday. It is Jennifer at Studio J Company. Come on in. If you're catching this on the replay, just comment hashtag replay. Let me know you came by or tap an emoji. Either way, it lets me know you were here. I can say hello. If you see that red live button up there, you're catching me live. And we're having a stormy day here. Hey Sherry. So it's so weird. It's storming right now. Just raining, lightning, all that. But earlier today we were in Home Depot and I told Greg, I said, can we just run in Home Depot real quick? I just want to look at these cushions for the porch. I just want to look at them real quick so I can see the colors in person. So we go in there and I'm in there forever. And then I'm like, oh, can I look at one more thing? I love Home Depot. So I'm like, can I look at one more thing? So he's like, I don't care. So we walk around, I look at one more thing. And I'm like, wait, I just thought about, I want to look and see if they have this spray paint I've been looking for wicker or for baskets. Can we just go over the spray paint? And I can tell he's getting frustrated because he's hungry. And we're over there looking at the spray paint. And I'm going to tell you, nothing gets me out of a store faster than a tornado watch or a tornado warning or the word tornado. I had a can of spray paint in my hand. I was like, I think I'm going to get this. And then my phone went off with an alert saying, tornado watch has been issued for your location. I put that can down. I was like, ding! I was out the door. I looked back. Greg was way behind me. I was like, let's go. I do not like tornadoes. Hey, Melissa. Hey, Stella. Hey, Donna. Hey, Carolyn. Hey, everybody. So then we haven't heard the tornado word again, but it has been storming. Hopefully the power won't flip off or anything. I don't think. My phone is charged, so I won't have any light. So if the power goes out, I won't have any light. Maybe I'll have Wi-Fi. I don't know. So anyway, I was coming on here because I don't know if y'all know, I have a subscription box, and it's called the Craft Tea Box, and it's worded Craft-T. So you get a craft and a t-shirt. This is last month's. This is March's t-shirt. It's backwards on my phone is flipped backwards, but it says create. It's so pretty. And it came with a craft. Every month a box comes and it has a craft project and a t-shirt, different one. And they're pretty. They're pretty t-shirts. So I thought I would come on here. It's just a rainy day. Hey, Fiona. Hello. Hey, Misty. So I thought I'd come on here and do the craft project that's in April's box, which ships out tomorrow. So that way, when all the ladies receive their box, if they want to go back and watch this, they can and see what I made with mine. So I kind of played around with it yesterday, and because I got some stuff. Tell me, have y'all used this? I've had it for at least a month, and I just now opened the package. But it's the Mod Podge Dimensional Magic. Have y'all seen this? Hey, Mary. It's so cool. I've only used it this one time. So I did, okay, so let me show y'all first. Well, I kind of wanted to wait till some more people popped in, but let me show you this month's t-shirt box let me show you the t-shirt, and then I'll show you the craft project, but it's so pretty. I normally don't go with a white t-shirt, but this design has so many colors in it, I couldn't decide on a color. It looked good on a teal t-shirt. It would look good on an orange, but black. But I just went with white because it's so many colors. Okay, it's backwards because my phone is flipped, but it says, "It is well with my soul." Look how colorful that is. Isn't that pretty? So I thought, to go along with this, I would do a dragonfly project to go with the t-shirt. Okay, so this is the t-shirt for April. I love, love, love those colors. So I think I might do this project. I'm going to definitely go with some oranges, maybe some teals, stuff like that. Hey, Darlene, you've got this box is coming to you too. You're in the subscription box too, I think. Okay, so, isn't that pretty? I love the colors. So, let me show you. I'll put it over there because I don't want to get paint because I start flicking paint and you never know. Okay, so this is what comes as the project in that box. So there's going to be 3 10-inch strips. I cannot remember what this is. I get this at Home Depot and it's a little rough, but I like it because you can paint it up and make it almost look like barnwood, even though it's skinnier. It's really pretty. So you get 3 10-inch strips, and then you get a little baggie with it that has 2 popsicle sticks, 2 wide popsicle sticks, and then 2 dragonflies. These are laser cut dragonflies, and I've got them taped on the back because it pops out little pieces, and the actual body of the dragonfly is a spindle. Isn't that cute? So, it's like that. Now, if you wanted to leave that off, you could. It's got little lines there. I guess if you wanted to put antenna or hanger or whatever. This one has tiny, I don't even know that you could fit a piece of wire through there. I don't know, you might if it was really, really skinny. But I'm not planning on doing that. I'm going to just glue that over that piece right there. So his body is a spindle. Okay, so I did one yesterday, and I was, like I said, I was playing around with this Mod Podge Dimensional Magic. I got this at Michael's. And I only, okay, so here's the kit, the way I did it. You could do it any way you want, but in the popsicle sticks, I stuck some on the back. This is not necessary because these are holding, it's the brace to hold this together. I just stuck these on here because mine was still wet and I was trying to carry it downstairs. But if you let it sit and dry, it'll be fine. Hey, Amanda. So, look, I did these exactly the same, but I put this Dimensional Magic on the top one. Can you see it? Almost looks like resin. Isn't that cool? Now, let me tell you this. I opened it out of the package. I've had it for at least a month sitting over there because I was like, what am I going to use it for? I know I want to try it. So I pull it out of the package and I start shaking it up. I'm looking around, make sure I got everything. And then I look at the back and it says, very first line in all caps, do not shake, causes bubbles. Well, I'd already started shaking it. So I have a few little tiny pinhole bubbles, but it's not too bad. But I'm not going to do it. See, this one is not, this bottom one does not have the Dimensional Magic, and this one does. Other than that, they're exactly the same. See how shiny? It looks so cool. It almost looks like resin. So, I'm going to do, I wanted to leave that so I could show y'all that because it has to dry for 24 hours. So I wanted to go ahead and have one that was done 24 hours ago. So that gives you a good idea. So I'm going to do another one. I'm going to do it with y'all. And I'm going to do it in different colors. Okay, so this is mostly just, I just did this in teals. And I used, for the wings, I just used this napkin that I have. It's all I could find that had like those colors in it. So for this one, so I'm going to set this one aside. Hey, Ruth. Hey, everybody. I shake everything though. Ketchup. I mean, if I pull anything out of the pantry or the, not drinks, of course, but I mean, I just naturally shake everything up, and I just shook away, and then it said, do not shake. And I was like, well, that's nice. Oh, well. Okay, so for the one I'm going to do with y'all today, I'm going to go with like pinks, light pink, bright pink, and orange. I've got this fabric. I've had this forever. It's been in my little I call it my sewing closet because I have a sewing machine and I have bins of fabric and stuff, but I don't sew. I haven't used that. I can't even tell you how long it's been. So this is probably, isn't it pretty though? It's probably like 15 years old, this fabric. I probably got it off Etsy like years ago. So I'm gonna try, because these dragonflies, like I said, there's tape on the back. The little inserts for the wings pop out. So I'm gonna cover, you could paint them or Mod Podge them, whichever you want to do. I'm gonna try to see how much I can fit. They're not very big, but I'm gonna try to fit little bits of that fabric with the colors. Okay. I'm gonna tell you, if you get this, the best thing to do is just lay it down flat and peel that off. If you try to pop it out like I was just trying to do, you might break something. You might break the outline of your dragonfly. I keep wanting to say butterfly. Okay, but they just pop right out. Okay, it's like a little puzzle. Cute. Now, if you wanted, if you're doing this dimensional magic, you could even, well, I don't know. I was going to say you could probably lay that on there. And if you had like some crushed glass or something, you could put that in there and then put this dimensional magic over it and let it kind of harden. But it's probably going to go through these little cracks right here. So that might not be a good idea. So don't do that. Okay, so I'm going to lower y'all down. Isn't that fabric pretty? I love it. Okay. Hey, Donna. Hey, Shay. Okay, I am going to first, like I said, these are really rough. See how the edges are kind of rough? It's almost like, it reminds me of like, once you color it and stain it and all, it can look like barn wood. But, so you just got to watch out for splinters. Hey, Tina Marie. Hello. All right, let me think. I think because this is going to have so much color to it, I think I'm going to keep this real neutral so the colors will pop. But for my popsicle sticks, which basically is right here, it's just the braces to hold this together. I found this at Michael's. I think Amazon might have it. It might be more expensive though. This was like $9, $8.99. Well, you know what? I did this one kind of neutral, but I think keeping it neutral might help the dragonflies pop. But I'm gonna do this with a bright color. Okay, so I think the first thing I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna put a coat of paint on my little strips of wood and go from there. Oh, you know what? It would be pretty if I did like a blue, almost like the sky, like a sky blue. Because I feel like a light blue and an orange would be pretty together. Maybe more of a turquoise blue. I'm gonna go with a lighter blue. And then I can dry brush like a brighter blue if I want to. Okay. Let's get this going. So how's the weather where y'all are at? Like I said, it's storming here. We had that one weird tornado watch alert, but now it's just nothing but thunderstorms. So, but yeah, I'm gonna be honest. If I get a warning, a tornado warning, I'm gonna have to turn this off and go to the basement because I am a scaredy cat when it comes to storms. Anybody else like that? All right. hot, hot, hot here. Where are you at, Dawn? Here's what's weird. Yesterday, the high was 87. It was really pretty yesterday. 87. Now we've got these storms, and I think, is it tomorrow or Tuesday? We're going to have a low of like 37. Greg was like, that's a 50-degree swing. That'll be the low. The high, but the high will only be like 60 something. So this weather is crazy. And it's crazy because it'll be like yesterday was 87, and there was people on Facebook, like in my newsfeed, that were getting snow or that had snow. And I'm like, what is it? It's so wild. But I'm really hoping this storm that we've got going on now, because it's supposed to rain like all day today, all night tonight, and maybe some in tomorrow. I'm really hoping that it takes care of some of this pollen, because I am so over the pollen. I'm ready to decorate my porches, but I don't want to do it until the pollen is gone, because it just covers everything. Everything's coated. That yellow powder, it's a mess. Did y'all see? I posted a thing. Oh, all of my t-shirts in my shop are 10%, no, 15% off this weekend. It's through tonight. But I've got some new ones, and it's, did y'all hear Val Kilmer passed away? Can't believe that. Well, I knew he was sick and all, but, I think, I mean, other than Top Gun, my favorite is of him is Doc Holliday in Tombstone. So yesterday, me and Greg watched it again. We watched him. Y'all, I know all the lines in that movie by heart. And my kids used to know them all too. It was so funny because we used to watch that all the time. We loved that movie. But so I did some t-shirts. If you know that movie and you know his character, I did one. Well, I did two. They say when, because you know that line where he's in that, he's about to have like a shootout or whatever. He says, say when. They're so cute. But there's a patriotic balloon dog t-shirt. I love that one. And y'all, there's so many holidays coming up where you will need, well, you won't need, but where you might want a patriotic t-shirt. But it's like a little balloon animal, and it's patriotic. It comes in a couple different colors. There's a, I say a Cinco de Mayo t-shirt, but actually it doesn't say Cinco de Mayo on it. It just says chip dippin' and margarita sippin'. So that could be anytime. Ooh, do y'all hear that? It's thunder. I'm probably gonna have we're gonna have a scared dog in here in a minute. I've been giving Cooper his CBD chews. They're calming chews for dogs. I gave him 2 yesterday and 2 today, because he has the worst anxiety with storms, so I'm hoping they'll help. Okay. Just getting the edges because they'll show on 2 sides. All right, I'm gonna let that dry and move on to something else. Y'all, my Facebook, like I can see comments every now and then, but for the most part, it just keeps scrolling the names back and forth that are watching. So that's why I don't really want to do an auction on here, because I have not had good luck with being able to see my comments. So can you imagine doing an auction and I can't see people bidding? That would be a pain. Your dog hates thunder. Yeah, I mean, it's almost like they can sense it. Before it even starts thundering, he gets really like worked up. His tongue's hanging out real far. He's panting and he just looks crazy in the eyes and stuff like that. Yeah, it's coming down pretty hard. Let me see. Okay, I know what the first thing I'm going to do. I'm going to give everything a quick coat of white base. Because you know if your well, this is fabric. I don't know. Let me see. See if you can see through it. I feel like it'll stand out better if it's got like a quick coat of white for the background. I just had my white. I grabbed all my supplies because I was going to go down to the basement and do this just in case there's a tornado warning or anything. That's where I'll be running to. I thought, well, I could already be down there. Sorry, I grabbed white paint to take downstairs. There it is. Okay. I knew I had it. I have I have 2 calming jackets where they're like thunder shirts or something like that. I think they're called thunder something. But it didn't work for them. It didn't work for him. He's really the main one that has the really, really bad anxiety. So I have 2 of those for sale if anybody wants one. I was going to put them on Marketplace, see if anybody can use them because they didn't work for him. But I know people say they work. I think he just has it really, really bad though. Y'all, it is as bad as it's storming outside. I just saw on Facebook, on my news feed, I follow this, it's a local scanner page. You know, people that listen to their, like, police scanners, radios, you know, to hear what's going on. There was a high-speed chase going on during this storm. And they said it was a box truck. Who does that? And the bad thing is the police are chasing them. Like, lots of police are chasing them. And, you know, some people are saying, oh, that's just great. You know, stop chasing them. Somebody's going to get hurt. It's not worth it. And then you got the people saying, oh, and then give the message that it's okay to steal during storms, you know. But I guess it's stolen. I'm not sure. I didn't have a chance to read all through it. But, so there's a police chase going on in our area. A high-speed chase. There's a lot of them going on around here all the time. So dumb. See, I can't see any comments right now, but let me go back. It's almost like Facebook like hides the comments and every now and then they'll throw one out there. So, but I do go back and watch the replay. So if I miss anybody's comment, I'll see it there. So feel free to comment. All right. This is going to be so bright. Real colorful. And I put metallic paint on the one I did yesterday. Let me show you. I did like a metallic copper and metallic teal. These deco art. That's the metallic teal. And then I think it's called Worn Penny. I just kind of sponged them on there. So I thought that was pretty with dragonflies. You know how sometimes they're iridescent? Might be pretty if you had some glitter on a dragonfly. Oh, there's some bad thunder, y'all. Hey, Wendy. Hey, Ray. Can y'all hear that or not? It's okay, Cooper. My house is still shaking. Coopy. He was under my desk or under my table. Wow, that was a rumble. Okay, not the fun part. Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit of white on these popsicles. Well, let me cut these. Oh, shoot. Hold on, I'm trying to go in a good order here. Okay, let me line these up. It has 3 of these little sticks or strips, whatever you want to call them. All right, let me dry these, and then I'm gonna glue my popsicle sticks to brace those together. And that's gonna make my base. And this is gonna be a leaner, like just a little leaner, but you could put a hanger on it if you wanted to. If you wanna hang it up. Hey, Natalie Marie. Your dogs heard it here. They heard my thunder? Oh my gosh. Oh, it was like rumbling my house. Pretty bad. Okay, I think that's good. All right, so I'm gonna take these popsicle sticks. I'm gonna cut the rounded ends off. So I'm just gonna measure out. I'm gonna go ahead and cut one. And I have found with these, the faster you cut, the better. If you cut slow, they start cracking. So let me see, I'm gonna cut one end off. Okay. I'm just gonna, can y'all see? Just gonna figure out a pencil. I have a pen. Right on it. I'd rather cut it just a little too long than too short because I can always file it down. Because I'm going to sand the edges. See how it starts cracking like that? Luckily, it's on the end that I'm cutting off. But if it has some cracks on it, it's okay. It makes it look more rustic. All right, so I'm going to take, see how sharp the little edges are? They're all pointy. These are such thin little popsicle sticks. You can file them. There. Kind of smooths it out. Okay. All right, cut this one. All right. I'm going to give these a quick coat of white also, because I think I'm going to do them in a, would you do pink or orange? Because it's going to go across this. I'm going to soften up this, this blue. I'm going to dry brush a little bit of white over it. I just think that kind of light blue aqua color and then some orange would be pretty together. Okay, so I'm gonna dry brush. I dry brush everything, y'all. It's like an addiction. I just thought blue would be pretty, kind of like the sky, you know, as the background for a good backdrop. What is it, Cooper? Okay. See how it kind of softens it up a little bit? The Mod Podge is, it's called Mod Podge Dimensional Magic. And it's in a, look, it's got the pointy tip. This is the clear. They have one that said glitter too. I guess it's got glitter in it. I didn't want that. This is clear. So this dries clear. See, it's on the top Dragonfly, but not on the bottom. So I've only done the top one so far. But it's called Dimensional Magic by Mod Podge. And this is the first project I've done with it. And it's so cool. Okay. I hate that I can't see all the... Yeah, it's called Dimensional Magic. That's it. That's the name of it. It's like a Dimensional Magic 3D Accents. That's all it says as a description. But the name is Mod Podge Dimensional Magic. Does that help? I'll post a link to it. I saw it on the Michaels app or on their website. And they have it in Michaels too. Okay. I will tell you, when you start to use it, it comes out. I mean, it comes out fast. I wasn't even squeezing the bottle and it was still coming out when I tilted over. So, hey, Penny. Hey, Julie. You used it on your Christmas stuff? It's so cool. I've had it for like a month and I haven't even opened the package. All right. Let me think. I'm going to do orange. Yeah, it's like a resin. It's like a resin, but you don't have to mix it. You don't have to measure. None of that stuff. Very, very easy. Yeah. Okay. So what I'm going to do... Okay, I'm going to get most of this orange off. I don't want it too goopy. little more. I can always just do it orange and then dry brush it. Anytime something's too dark, just dry brush it. It kind of feathers it out. Yeah, it looks better, brighter. It's gonna be bright. But if you get this kit, if you get the box, you don't have to have this Dimensional Magic. I just thought I would try it on here, and I thought it looked really pretty. But yeah, you could just paint your dragonflies or decoupage them however you like. All right. Let me try these real quick. I think it's gonna look, that fabric is so bright. Look at that. I just thought that was so pretty. It's just not gonna be a whole lot of it because their wings are not, they're not very big. Oops. Like that. So it's just gonna be a pop. You won't be able to tell that it's necessarily a flower, but it'll be okay. Yes, I showed this shirt. I'll show you again in just a minute. It's got a dragonfly and it's bright. It's so pretty. I ended up putting it on a white t-shirt. I normally don't do white t-shirts, but there were so many colors that it just really pops on that white t-shirt. That's kind of what gave me the idea to look for the orange, something to go with the orange. Of course, it has orange and teal in it. I did teal on the sign I did last night. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and take these. Go ahead and brace my my base. I'm going to use wood glue and hot glue. The wood glue will hold it, but you probably wouldn't want to pick it up right away. I want these wood glue. I'm going to open this up. Hey, Kelly. Something in it. Ouch. Yeah. Got like dried glue on this sharp tool. There we go. Okay. I think I've lost all my lids. Look. None of these have the little red cap on them. I have no idea what I do with them. It's not like I find them all over the place. You would think I would. I have no idea where they're at. I'm the worst about that. Okay, I'm just going to use a Q-tip. You finished your porch cleaner. Yay! Y'all don't forget, we have the Tuesday. It's in 2 days. Tuesday we have our Paint Party Live event. It's here on my page at 5:30 Eastern Time. And everybody's welcome. Even if you're not doing the kit, you're all welcome. We'll have Happy Meal prizes. The people that bought the kit will have a bingo card in their box. We'll be playing bingo. Okay, I'm just gonna eyeball where I want to put these braces. Really, you just want to make sure you leave room for both of your dragonflies. You can either do them straight. I did these straight up like that, but you could also angle them. That'd be pretty. I might angle these. Just make sure you leave yourself room. I'll do them about the same, about two finger widths apart. Look, now I've lost my Q-tip. How do I do that? How? Okay. I didn't put it down in there, did I? I am a scatterbrain. Every time. Somebody's probably going, it's right there. I had a live one time. I couldn't find something. It was something on a piece of tape. And I looked everywhere. I was like, y'all, I just had it. Do y'all see what I did with it? And it was on my elbow, on my shirt. Oh, boy. That's a little crooked. Let's do it this way. Yeah, that one's a little crooked, but it'll be okay. I think the orange looks really pretty with this color. We should be... Then we'd be losing everything together. God, I do. I just had it in my hand. I mean, how do you lose something that fast? It's not like I got up and walked away or anything. It's probably glued to something because the Q-tip has glue on it, so it's glued to something. It's just not in my hair or nothing. It's somewhere. Okay, let's see. Okay, so here's where we're at so far. This one's a little crooked, but it's okay. I am gonna just slightly. There it is. It was under my ink pen. That's too much. Okay, here's where we're at. Let's do... I'm going to try to cut out pieces. Let's see, this has a couple of colors. This one's a little bit brighter than, it's more of a brighter pink than this, more of a purple pink. And then this one's yellow, and then I thought there was one that was more orange, but maybe I'm just thinking of the yellow one. The yellow one has orange in it. So, like I said, because these are so small, you're not really going to be able to tell that it was a flower at one time. I don't think. So, I'm just going to cut little pieces off of here. This is just a scrap of fabric that I have. Mod Podge. What is it, Cooper? hear him grumbling. It must be like magic, like little fairies or trolls that come and just, I mean, seriously, you just had it in your hand. Okay. I might get some of the yellow that has the orange in it. Okay. That. I hate cutting up these flowers. They're so pretty. I'll still have some of it left. I think I'm going to do the top wings the same color and the bottom wings the same color. I'll do them different on each but dragonfly, but that way it won't be too wacky. I really like that bright pink one. It's pretty. Let's see. Okay. Let's do a little bit of this. Too matchy. I don't want it to be too busy though. I'm gonna lay it down here and see. Let's see. I'm gonna get 2 of each. Well, there's only 3 in there. I think there's 3 flowers. Let's see. See what I have. I really like the pink. All right, let's see what we have first. Anytime I rip or cut fabric, it always makes my nose itch so bad. Okay. Mod Podge. Hey, Missy. Hello, how are ya? Okay, I'm gonna get a good bit of Mod Podge on here because it's fabric instead of like a napkin. So it's a little thicker. I don't think I cut enough, but we'll see. We'll see how, we'll do one. Hey, Karen. Hello. Hey, Diane. Let's see. Just take these off. Have my little iron up here and press them on. They're pressing on pretty easy though. Pretty easy to stick them on here. It's not like a big piece or anything. All right, there's top wings, bottom wings. All right, I'm going to sand that off the edges. Do a pink. You haven't got notified about your paint party project. Have you looked up the tracking, Donna? If you check your email, I always click notify customer of shipping. That's why I was saying check your email. Or I think if you go to my website, like if you go in and you can check your order status, it should have your information posted there. Because remember, you paid yours through Venmo or Cash App. I can't remember which one. You sent one, and so it will be the same tracking number that's in your with your subscription box. So look for that. And that's where it is. Always say yours is traveling across the country, so we still got 2 days. That's the thing. I'm way down here in Georgia. And a lot of things are shipping way across to the West Coast. All right, what do I have? I have pink. Let me do this one. All right, let me glue this last one on and then we'll sand these off. I kind of want to fit in some metallics somehow on here. I've got rose gold metallic. Might be pretty for the, that glue on my fingers. For the outline. And then the body of the dragonfly is this little spindle. So, might be able to dab a little of both. All right, let me sand these off. I need to. Let me get some of this glue off my thumbs. I'm pressing on there. You got in your email. Yeah, it should email it to you. I always check that box. Notify customer of shipping. And then it says print label. Okay. Alrighty. These are so little. Nail files would be a good option for sanding them. Like a little fingernail file. Try not to sand away the wood piece, the cutout. File it down to nothing. So see, the little wing has like it's like a little pattern, but you can't tell that was a flower. Not really. So really, if you've got like really colorful napkins or scrapbook paper or fabric, they're so little, you're not really going to be able to tell what the pattern was. That one I did last night, the teal, or yesterday, it was like paisley, I think. Well, maybe not paisley. It's kind of just a swirl print. It's the only thing I could find in that color. Okay, so I got those. There's that one. Yellow. Okay. I think since I don't have a whole lot of pink, bright pink, I really like that. I think I might do the outline with a bright pink. The good thing is, with the paint, if you don't like it, you can just paint back over it. If you just prefer to have like a black outline, you could do that. Okay, this one and one more. Last one. I'm just filing my fingernail into the craziest shape here because it's getting, this thing's so little. Let's see something here. It's just a nail file, regular old fingernail file. All right, that was it. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay. All right, I'm gonna lay them in here just to see what they look like, and then figure out what color to paint my base. Pink. Orange. Oh, no, I don't want to do those together. So, see the colors? You can't really tell those were flowers anymore. So I think, a bright pink for the outline of the dragonfly. Because remember, the body is going to be separate. It's going to glue on top of that. So I'm thinking, let's just see what a bright pink one looks like. Hey, Cindy Hall. Hello. Okay. Diva pink, y'all. Apple barrel. Get this. If you paint like flamingos, and it's not, this is flamingo pink to me. It's perfect for flamingos. It's so pretty. Okay, remember his body, that body's not going to show, so I'm not worried about. I just want to get the outline of the wings. That's all it's going to show here. Okay. Do you think I should do both of them pink, or do one pink and one bright orange? Even though I've got bright orange for the. You could do the body orange. That would be pretty. Pink. Let's see how this looks. Isn't that weird? I see packages go like to the town, to the city or town they're supposed to go to, and then it'll end up in another state the next day. I was just telling my friend that the other day, and I was like, that's why shipping is so expensive, probably because our packages are traveling around the world when they don't need to. I mean, I know some of them kind of go around and all that, but it went straight to the state that and the city that it was supposed to go to, and it was at their facility, and then ended up in another state, and then it came back to the same one. I'm like, why? I'm going to do them the opposite. I'm going to do an orange outline on this one with a pink body. Just to change it up a little. I had a package being shipped to me that it was picked up from the original place it was shipped from and went to a facility, and it sat there for 6 days. It never moved. And I was like, what is the deal? Okay. And okay. So I got the spindles for the bodies. I did them opposite, or 2 different colors, and I did the same with those. All right, so I'll take my base. I'm just going to do my dragonflies. Since I did these straight up and down, I'm going to angle these. So I'm just going to glue the base down. I'm just going to use wood glue for these. Right. Keep up with that Q-tip. All right, wait. I should have dried that a little bit more. Hey Sarah. Hey Sue. Rain will begin at your location around 11 minutes from now. I thought it was already raining. I guess it stopped. It's starting back. Okay. Too much. Right. All right, and then I'm just gonna glue those inserts into the wings. I'm just gonna put a dab of glue inside each wing. That's really all it takes. It's not going anywhere. This is that Dollar Tree glue. It's pretty good. It sets up pretty quick and it holds pretty good. So when I say pretty good, it always holds up well for me. Alrighty. Alright, there we are so far. Isn't that pretty? It's bright. Alright, I'm gonna dry brush these just a tiny bit. I always say just a tiny bit, then I get some big glob on there. I jinx myself. Cooper. He's over there grumbling. What's wrong, buddy? Okay, so I'm going to do the orange body. I was going to do, hold on. I was going to do the orange body on the pink wings and then vice versa, but let me look. Yeah, I think I will. I don't know. I think it looks good having the pink on the pink because I dry brushed the bodies, so they're a little bit different than the wings. Do you like them? Thank you. Yeah, the fabric is a little harder to sand, but I mean, I have pretty rough piece of sandpaper on there. And one of these, hold on, I'll hold it up and show you. I kind of sanded, it kind of frayed the edges of the fabric a little bit. But I'm going to put that Mod Podge stuff on there, that Dimensional Magic. I don't think it's going to be too obvious. If you look at the bottom wing here, I don't know if you can see it. You can see the edges of the fabric are pretty scraped up, but I think it's okay. It'll be all right. Okay. What do you think so far? And you could do antenna, like little, I don't have any, wait, the only wire, really thin wire I have is this floral wire. It's green though. Might be able to paint it though. Let me see. I'm just gonna see a little piece of this. There's little teeny tiny holes in the top of the dragonfly's head right there. And here's why. This file was originally like big dragonflies, and I shrunk them down, and the holes shrunk down too. So, and in all honesty, I have no idea. I mean, I could have made new holes I could have deleted those holes out and made new ones, but I don't think I could have made them small enough without taking up that little bitty head. I don't think I could have done it. So those little dots are there, but you could even do not attach them there, have them coming out like, cut a piece. See. This one's probably, this piece is probably too long. Let me see. That's kind of cute. You could have it coming like out like that. I might do that. Okay, let me see. Doesn't matter that this is dark green floral wire. Like I said, you could paint it. I'm not going to be able to get these to look exactly the same, but it's okay. This is going to be funny. Okay, I'm going to put a little hot glue to attach these. It's probably not going to be pretty right there, but it'll be on there. Okay. Too much. Okay, well, let this dry a little bit. See what happens. Hey, Bonnie. Hey, Joy. Hey, Crystal. Hi, everybody. If I missed you popping in, hello. Okay, that's something. It's kind of cute. I'm gonna let that dry really good. Yeah, it's not attached to those little holes. It's just kind of poking down in there, but still works. And then I'm gonna show you the Dimensional Magic. Let me just go ahead and put these on there, because when you put the Dimensional Magic on there, it says to let it dry for 24 hours. So you don't want to mess with it in that time. So I don't want to be trying to put one of these on while it's drying. So let me just glue these two on here real quick, and I'll do the Dimensional Magic. Okay. This one's a little bit crazy. It'll be all right. All right, let me put a little glue. Okay, those antennas are a little weird, but they both have antennas now. Okay. Dimensional Magic. Okay, so I found this at Michael's. It's made by Mod Podge. It's just called Mod Podge Dimensional Magic. Okay, it's in a little bottle with a little tip like that. It's a dimensional it looks like resin, but you don't have to mix and measure and pour and all that. So see this dragonfly here? I just, I decoupaged it with this napkin. And then this one, after it was, I haven't done that one yet. Can you tell it looks like it's got like a glossy, almost a glass like. Now, listen, the very first line on this says, do not shake, in capital letters. Do not shake causes bubbles. I shook the crap out of this thing as soon as I pulled it out of the package, and then I read that. So mine does have a little bit of some little tiny bubbles. You can see where the light hits it. So don't shake it. But all you do is, it showed on the package. Let me see over the package. You know those, hold on. Like the jewelry. Where did I throw the package? Hang on a second. Here it is. Like these right here, they did it over that, like the little charms and stuff. They did it on top of that, so it's like a clear. It almost makes it look like glass over it. Look, they did some bottle caps, and then they did the little necklace thing. So I just did it on top of these, but I'm gonna do one. But what I was saying is, it comes out. As soon as you tilt that bottle, like you don't have to squeeze the whole time. Mine was coming, it was coming out. So let me show you. I'm gonna tilt y'all down a little bit more here so you can see good. Oh, I almost shook it again. Okay, so you take it. I'm just gonna do it over the wings. So I'm gonna hold this up and show y'all one more time because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to hold it up. I don't want it to run off, but isn't that pretty? It's all different bright colors. I thought it turned out cute. And like I said, you could put a hanger on it. This is the kit. If you're in the t-shirt box, it's called the Craft Tee box. It's a subscription group I have. The link is down there, like near the comments. Look for that little link thing. If anybody's interested, every month you get, and you can cancel anytime, you get a t-shirt and a craft every month. And this is, I don't know if Amanda's still in here. I think she might have left. This is April's t-shirt, and this is what kind of inspired me to do that craft. But I don't want to put it in here. I normally don't do white t-shirts, but this has so many pretty colors on it. I just felt like the white gave the design room to be the star of the show. Hold on, I'm trying not to put this in paint. This is mine. Okay. Isn't that pretty? I know it's backwards to you. It is well with my soul. Look how pretty the dragonfly. I love it. The bright flowers. So it's like teal and orange. I think it's so pretty. So these are shipping out in the morning. If you're in that box. If you want to get in that box, you can still get in it. It won't ship tomorrow because I don't have the t-shirt yet. I don't have your sizes. But they come in small through 3X. And they fit really good. I think I'm going to go down a size next month. This is last month's box. Create. You can still get in on this box. So I think the link is in there. Okay, let's do this real quick, okay? Hang on. All right, so like I said, it's got that little pointed tip. And you just take it and you just kind of puddle it. It's kind of thick. Let's see if I can hold it up. It's kind of thick, but it will run. But you kind of just move it around, push it around where you want it. And it'll dry clear. I don't know if y'all can it's hard to see because it's clear. So let me go ahead and get this on here. And see, like that just blew a bubble, but I can pop that with, I popped that with the tip of this. If not, you can use like a pin or a nail, thumbtack, you know, something to poke it, a needle. But it does, it reminds me of resin, but you don't have to mix it and measure and all that stuff. I think it's squeezing it that causes, look, that big air bubble. But like I said, you could take a little sharp, something sharp and poke them. Sharp tool. There. So I don't think y'all can see it real good. I don't want to tilt it too much or it'll spill. But anyway, once it dries, like I said, it looks like a glass, like a glassy. This one's dry. It's from yesterday. And I didn't do this one yet. So isn't that cool? So I'll finish doing these. And then once they dry, I'll snap a picture of it so y'all can see it. But I like the colors. I think that was fun. It's very springy, springish, springtime colors. Okay, it's just showing me who's watching. Hi, Deb. Hi, Joy. Hi, Sue. Hey, Jolene. Hey, Lanita. Hey, Shay. So all I'm seeing is who's watching. So anyway, I'll go back and watch the replay. I can see all the comments. When I watch the replay, I can't see all these names that are watching. I can see comments instead. And right now, all I can see is who's watching. So, so I hope y'all like that. Again, this was just it's a subscription box. And this is the kit that I put in it. It's that t-shirt with the dragonfly design. And then you get all the pieces that you see here to make this, except for the wire. What do y'all think of the antennas? I think it's something different. I didn't do them on this one. So it doesn't come with that, and it doesn't come with the Dimensional Magic. But you can get this at Michael's, probably Hobby Lobby too. It's Mod Podge. So it's Mod Podge Dimensional Magic. That's what it's called. And this is clear. They also have glitter. It's kind of, I guess it's clear with glitter in it. But I didn't want that, so I just got the clear. But I bet Amazon probably has it too. Just check and see who has it for a better price. This is a 2-ounce bottle, and it was $8.99. And you might be able to use, if it's not on sale, you might be able to use your coupon at Michael's. You know, sometimes they'll give you a coupon, and they'll say on regular price stuff. Sometimes they'll do one where it's like 20% off, even sale. That's rare, but sometimes they do. You like the antennas? I see your comment, Donna. You like the antennas? Thank you. I do too. I think it's kind of whimsical. Like little bugs. Huh. Okay. All right. I'm going to leave that there. I am going to finish these with the Dimensional Magic. And like I said, I'll take a picture when it's done. And those of you that have the t-shirt box, it's coming to you tomorrow. Okay? All right. So I'm going to go, what time is it? It's 6 o'clock here. So figure out dinner just in case we have tornado warnings or anything tonight. I am not going to want to be fixing something for dinner. So we'll find something easy, get it out of the way, and go. We did get a pot pie earlier today from Costco. Have y'all tried those? It's a huge pot pie, and it's so good. Usually we'll eat that, and then we'll have leftovers, and it's even good reheated. So I heard that Sam's Club has the same ones. They're really good. All right. Y'all have a great night. Thanks for hanging out with me. I think this is a fun project, but thanks for hanging out. Y'all stay safe if you're in the path of any of these storms. I know the West was getting hit, like in, well, actually, like Kentucky and Tennessee and all that. I know a bunch of people are having tornado warnings and stuff like that recently. So y'all stay safe. I'll go back tonight, watch this replay, and I'll catch any messages. All right. Thanks, y'all. Bye.